Good morning, Bishop and members of the annual conference, here in this place, and to all that are joining us via live stream as we come to the conclusion of this 173rd session of the California-Nevada Annual Conference. My name is Gary Pope Sears, and it is my joy to be the chairperson of your commission on the annual conference session. If you think that God has been with us during our 50 hours here in Sacramento, please affirm that by saying presente. Excellent. It has been my profound privilege to be the chair of the commission for the past 3 years, but I would like to say that had I known what was coming, I would have tried to enjoy that first year a lot more, because the last 2 years have been an ongoing exercise in building the plane while it's in the air. As the bishop just said, it is the practice of the commission to begin next year's conference preparation as soon as this conference ends. In 2020, we held a Zoom meeting the same day last year's online experience concluded. And in a similar way, we will meet tomorrow to begin assessing what went well and what might be improved as we look towards the 2022 conference, which, as the bishop already intimated, is alarmingly only 8 months away. We will also meet probably soon to review the evaluations which each and every one of you will complete, right? Right? Thank you. We certainly value your expressions of praise and gratitude, and we also hope for the undeniably honest sharing, which will help things run more smoothly and clearly and faithfully the next time we conference together. In the work we did as a commission over the past 13 months, we redeployed our human resources as Sungray Kim began his tenure as agenda chair, succeeding Emily Allen. Young Mi Jung took over the task of table displays, succeeding Linda Gates. Vincent Santinelli stepped in to lead the hospitality efforts following the departure of Holly Hillman, and Emily Pickens-Jones assumed the leadership of the Memorial Committee in the wake of Matthew Pearson's resignation. I am so grateful for their willingness to step into these new roles and bloom where they were planted. In our work this year, we sought to accommodate the challenge of having an annual conference session in October while clergy were being reappointed as of July 1, and some were changing positions even while their ordination status was pending. When we met in mid-April, we began planning for what you all know came to be a clergy session on June 26th to consider the work of the Board of Ordained Ministry in anticipation of a service of ordination and commissioning, which was graciously hosted by St. Mark's UMC here in Sacramento on Sunday, June 27th. The new appointment year could thus begin as it normally does, as much as anything is normal these days. It was further discussed and decided to relegate much of our legislative work to an online session, which was held just 3 weeks ago on Friday, October 8th. I am so grateful to the technological wisdom of GNTV working hand in glove with our communication staff, which helped us deal with a wide range of legislation in a timely way. And I think you'll want to express your appreciation as well. It was at a specially called meeting of the Commission on April 30th that we arrived at the theme which has been central for our gatherings beginning in June, presente. And I must tell you that I always approach such brainstorming sessions with a mixture of hope and dread, wondering how it can possibly come to clarity, especially when you're meeting through a delayed medium like Zoom. But the Spirit was presente as we shared, recognizing that who and what we can be are amplified as we are present with each other and with the Lord, uniting in faith and for service. I hope you have had such experiences of a group knowing something is right, That was true back in April, and our theme took flight. So let me ask again, people of God, are you here?
Presente.
I want to express my profound appreciation to the members of the Commission for their faithful work on this event, which certainly helps order our life together. We have a wonderful assembly of lay and clergy in the conference office and far beyond it who have helped these days flow smoothly and accomplish the needful business, to be sure, but also foster the fellowship and worship which are life-giving to our work together as the body of Christ. I am also very aware of the apprehensions and misgivings with which some members of this conference came to Sacramento for this time together. I fully appreciate that some, due to health concerns, opted to not attend, and we are certainly poorer for their absence. I hope all of you here trust that everything has been done to ensure the safety and well-being of everyone who has come to share these days. Your presence has afforded us the capacity to be good, trustworthy corporate citizens, honoring our agreements, paving the way for ongoing and improving relationships here in Sacramento for years to come. I look forward to joining with you again in this place and for this purpose on June 10th through 13th, 2022 for the 174th session of the California-Nevada Annual Conference. And with appreciation for all that has held us in good stead during these days here, Bishop and members of the conference, on behalf of the Commission on the Annual Conference Session, I recommend that the California-Nevada Annual Conference Session for the years 2023 and 2024 be held in Sacramento.
I think you're preempting your voting here. There is a recommendation from our commission that we continue to hold the session of the annual conference here in Sacramento over the 23 and 24 years. We're already scheduled to come back here in 22. Are there any questions, any comments? If you would support the recommendation from your commission, would you raise a hand? Thank you, friends. Are any who are opposed, if you would raise your hand? Anyone who is abstaining, raise your hand. Thank you very much. You have approved our continuing here in Sacramento through 2024.
Thank you, friends, for your support, and I look forward to seeing you here next June when, by God's grace and through our faithful effort, we will enjoy an even greater sense of being and serving as God's faithful people, presente with and for one another. Thank you.
Thank you.